Yo everyone, welcome back into another video, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you an agent tier list for patch 2.03. Hey everyone, welcome back into another video, and like I said, we're going to be doing a tier list for the new patch which just came out. At the time of recording, it's literally just came out. However, this video is going to come out a couple of days afterwards, and I'm pretty sure this will be the last patch until we get to episode 2. So if you do want to see a tier list for the beginning of episode 2, or act 2, sorry, please let me know in the comments down below, and also make sure to leave a like so I know that you want to see more. And also, just as a disclaimer, I'm nowhere near professional at the game. I am a gold 3. I just want you to understand where I'm coming from in terms of my skill. So some of my picks may be subject to opinion. However, if you do disagree, please let me know in the comments and we can have a sort of discussion about it. Alright, so here we go. We've got all of our 4 tiers. We've got S, A, B, and C. And to start off, I think, straight up, in C tier, Viper. I don't think anyone can really argue with that. She is supposed to be getting some big changes in the next patch. However, because that isn't this patch, I cannot sort of make a judgment on it. So she'll be in C tier, and also what we'll be doing is we'll be trying to rank everyone in the tier row. So say the closer you are to the letter, the closer you are to going up to the next tier. So in C tier by herself, probably, I'm going to go with Viper. In B tier, I'm going to go with Sage and Yoru, just to start off with. Sage closer to Viper. As much as I hate to say it, she's just not in a good spot. I admit, I feel like I might put REYNA here as well. REYNA's good, but some of her changes have really switched up. She can no longer heal 4 times, or like, you have to be smart with REYNA now. Like, you need to choose when you want to heal or dismiss, and if you want to do it during that time, because now she only has 2 like dismiss orbs and two dismissal devours. I could be and also just to also mention, she needs kills to be a good agent. If you're not getting kills with her, then you basically should have just picked someone else, because if you're not getting kills with REYNA, you shouldn't be playing REYNA. So also because of that, I think B tier, Yoru did get some decent changes. I think he could be quite good, but I don't know. I still don't think Yoru's as good as what he can be. But I'll keep him in B tier for now. I'll keep these the same for now. I think I'll quickly just run through S tier. Honestly think Brimstone's in a very, very good spot. His stim beacons became really strong and been a very important part of his utility ever since he got buffed in the beginning of the act. So he's an instant S for me. Phoenix has been quite good. They've also changed the audio cues of these two as well. I'm not too sure how big of an impact it'll be. I don't think it'll be that big. I think it's just a minor change. I feel like Jet could be a good shout for S, but I don't think so. I don't think that there's enough there to warrant her being in S tier, especially with her smoke changes as well in like the most recent patch as well. I don't think that she's really supposed to be up there anymore. If her smokes were the same, like the 7-second duration, she would generally be in S tier, but for now I'll put her in A tier. Next up, okay, we'll just go based off what we have left. Breach, good character, don't think he's played enough. And especially like in the rank I'm at, no one really plays him, and if they do, they're not really getting the best out of him. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna drop Sage down to C. I don't want to, but I don't want to be having people like characters as good as Breach, as good as what they can be, in the same as what Sage is, because to be honest, Sage is not in a good spot. She's very situational. Viper, I'd say she's very situational as well. Sage more so with it, like only icebox and split she's good for, really. Yeah, Breach, I'll put him near the top of B for now. And maybe Killjoy. I think Cypher, I think he's definitely an A tier. I think he's the best Sentinel. I guess with that, maybe I'll put, I don't know whether I want to put Killjoy B or A here. I think for the purpose of it, I'll put Killjoy B for now. And then Omen, I think he goes in A. He's still a very good smoker. People thought he'd be in the mud because of the changes, but he's honestly been really good. Raze as well. Raze, I still think she's a very solid pick. I generally think that she's a very strong agent as well. Put her there for now. Sky, very good. I don't think she gets as much use as what she should be. Very underrated pick, especially in my lobbies. No one really picks her. Sova as well, put maybe in B tier. I think he's good, but I just don't. I think it's just too much. Like, there's too much time and effort which needs to be put into him for you to get value. He's very high risk, high reward, and many players won't try and go for the high risk. They'll try and play for someone who's slightly a bit better. And Sky, like I mentioned, I think for now I'll put her in B. And we're just going to quickly work around this. I don't think the Yori changes will be as big as what they're supposed to be. The ult change, which everyone can see what Yori sees, like on his minimap, is going to be a good pick. But the changes which sort of tell him everything, they can be good, but I still don't think it's going to be enough, because you have to... Like, people could honestly just not be... Actually, no. Because of one of the changes, it shows if people could see you or not, so... I'll keep him bottom of B for now. I'm gonna move one of these up to A. I would say I think Cypher, just because of the fact of out of these three, I think Cypher is still the best Sentinel. I don't think he's as good. Omen I'll put at the top of A because he's still as good as what he was expected to be. I'll put Breach here because he's still very good, and I think I'll put Killjoy here as well. Sova I'll put at the top of here, and between these I think Razer is still very strong, and there's also been a bug fix for her because her ult was having some issues before, which it wouldn't register the hit. So I'm gonna move her up A a bit because of that small little change. I think Jet will be fine how she is for now. Breach, yeah, I think this is generally gonna be my overall conclusion. I don't know about. I honestly don't know about Cypher, though. I don't know whether he deserves to be S or. I think no. Okay, I'll do this as a final change. I'll put Omen in S tier because he's still a very good character, still very versatile, and not much has really changed about him apart from the pistol round. Smoke distance is still completely fine. I think people made just a lot of over-exaggerated comments about it. So I think this will be my tier list. So just to go over it, in S tier we have got Brimstone at the top. I think he's probably the best agent at the minute. We got Phoenix, still a very good character, very very strong. Omen, very versatile, very good. Not the nerfs weren't as big as what people would have thought they were. For A, we got Cypher, best Sentinel in the game. Raze, very good. Bug fix helped put her ult out a lot. Jet could be a lot higher if her smoke duration didn't go down, but it's understandable why, because people played her instead of a smoke character. Breach, very understandable pick, very good. Just I don't think many people play him as what he deserves. Killjoy, very good Sentinel to use. Like I said, I still think Cypher's better. I personally am a Killjoy main, but I do think that if you could pick up her swarm grenades, she would be definitely like closer to here. Maybe she'd be closer like to here near Cypher, because if you could pick up your swarm grenades, that'd be very good, especially in like pre-round as well. We'll say if you misthrow a swarm grenade, a bit like what they done with Cypher's trap, where you could pick it up in the buy phase. And then in B, at the top, we've got Sova. not bad at all. I just think high risk, high reward. Sky, very good. I think maybe just slightly just underpicked. REYNA had quite a few changes, and I honestly think that's going to cost her quite a bit. I think if they really was to change her a bit, then if she would change her heat, then she would probably be one of the worst agents in the game. I think these changes are good to her. It means that you have to play more of your team, and you can't just go for your solo frags and just keep fighting. You generally have to go away after getting attacked. Next up, we've got Yoru. Yoru's very. I'm not too sure about the changes. I'm going to keep him at the bottom of B because I'm not too sure how big the changes that they've given him will be. And then C, we've got sadly my first ever main Sage. I just don't think she's as good as what she was. I think that's obvious that she's not as good as what she was. But I just don't think that you could put her in the same tier as these because she's very situational. And then Viper's Viper. Maybe she'll move up to B or something. Even crazier, it would be A. Depends what the next patch notes will be. But that's it for the video, guys. Let me know what you thought of this tier list, and like I said, comment if you have any disagreements and anything you change. But that's my tier list. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.